Hey everybody. So today I just wanted to answer a few questions. I get the same questions, several of the same questions, over and over again when people send me emails and messages on Facebook and things like that. How do you change your diet? How did you change your diet? How were you able to stop eating all the bad food and go straight into clean eating and following a meal plan and stuff like that when we first started P90X? Well, it wasn't easy. But Kyle and I are 110% or nothing. That's just the kind of personality type that we are. So for us, I won't say it wasn't challenging, but we just went in full force. We said if we were going to give it 90 days, we're going to give it the full 90 days. But something that I have talked to several people about changing the way that they eat is instead of doing things the way that that maybe following an exact meal plan is laid out, change one thing at a time. So let's say you don't make the healthiest choices for your main meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you maybe eat fruit or something light in between. So your snack or your small meals you're eating decently. Instead of changing breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once and starting a workout program on Monday, change one thing, change one meal. And set a small goal. Set small goals for longer periods of time instead of large goals for a really short period of time. So instead of changing everything you eat all on Monday and saying you're going to do it for a week, change one meal a day for 2 weeks. And when you can hit 14 days in a row and do 14 days of healthy breakfast, then the next 14 days do healthy breakfast and a healthy lunch. And then the next 14 days do a healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then work on your snacks or cut out something bad the next 14 days. But make it a progressive thing. Sometimes whenever we try to change everything all at once, we set ourselves up for failure. So I don't want to see anyone on my team or in my group fail. And of course I want all of you to succeed too. So maybe changing everything at once isn't for your type of personality. Maybe it's not the kind of person that you are. So change small things for long periods of time. And my number one thing that I tell everybody is the easiest way to hold yourself accountable is to write it on paper. So keep a food log. Keep it in your phone. Write it in your calendar that you check every day when you have your appointments and your on your schedule. If you keep everything in your Gmail calendar, whatever it is, type it, write it. Post it somewhere. I've got a whiteboard here in the office that I write everything on. So you can do it more in one spot if you have to, if it makes you feel comfortable. But hold yourself accountable by putting it somewhere visually where you can see it, not just trying to remember it. So just a small tip, but try it, see if it works for you. If it does, great. If not, maybe you're like me and you can change it all at once. So do what works for you, and I know you can succeed.